Well, I'm over here at Adams. He's a little bit busy over here. Just check it out, see what he's up to. Sneak up on him here. Shark flying. This is how you get a tire to fit when you're using a wide tire like that. That goes to a double wall in there, doesn't it? Like a double steel? Hot. Let's take a walk over and look at the old lonely truck here. Hello, old lonely truck. Little neglected sitting here. This is something else that will be taking a grinder to. Still has a lot of trimming to do here where it was rusted. And it's going to take a little bit of time. There's different ways of trimming a fender well, and some people have different methods of doing that. They can use a cutter like Adam's using there. Hello. Sun's blinding me. I couldn't stab my hand over the viewfinder. But there's different ways of doing it. You can use a saw, which vibrates very bad, and I've done it that way, and it's very hard to control, and it's a little bit shaky when you do that. You can get cut in a little bit sideways, and then you have a mess in your hand. The grinder right there, you can actually kind of go a little bit at a time more and smooth it out with the other side of the disc, and Adam's pretty good with that. I get shaky doing that kind of stuff with a grinder. I don't like using them because it takes one little mistake for that thing to kick back And he's a lot braver than I am with that thing. But anyway, let's take a walk around here. If you watch Adam's channel, you've seen what he's been up to, and that's it for the most part right now. And this customer's car, he's trying to get finished up. And he's very limited on time. The 55, that's on hold for right now. The motor's apart on this one. And this is another car that he's had for a little while. Has a cage and stuff in it. I actually think this car is for sale. Not a bad little car. Doors shut good on it. And then there's this little beauty that he just picked up. Some of you guys might have saw this already if you are subscribed to both our channels. So it's one of them deals, somebody wants a little race car or even something to go out on the weekends with, have a little funsy type thing. This is probably a perfect car. If you don't mind doing a little bit of body work, and it'd be a really good father and son project. And as you can see, we have enough of them. So I just told Adam I wish we could keep everything, but we can't. And he's the one that makes all this happen anyway. But it's a cage car. Has the 10 dash in it. I think whoever did the car was from back in the day. Looks to me like an old school type thing. Back in our day, we loved the 10 panels, and that's kind of faded out. Like, this is what kind of made it a race car. You start tinning everything up. And in today's world, they went back to kind of like stock looking dashes and made the fiberglass ones that fit in there. And now I see where the guys that are serious racers don't have anything in there. And they even run with open floors in the back with the floors cut out and the little half tubs in there, and they don't even seal it up. Even I don't like that. That's, to me, you need the floors where you don't have all that smoke coming up inside. But to each his own. I mean, but this would definitely be a good little car for somebody.
Neat car, boy. Let me tell you something about this thing right here. This thing right here is a gem, alright? You don't find nothing luxury like it. Look at this thing now. You got these nice door puller thingamabobs there. Open the door here. And you want to talk about safety? We got harnesses in here, out of date. We got a window net, out of date. But she'll keep you in there. Nice cage, it's booger welded all together. This thing is pristine. You don't find gems like this straight out of the 80s like this. This is the America mont right here, alright?
She's
this
solid.
Thing, look at this.
She's a solid old girl.
Fell off, but it's still intact.
Solid old girl. Only driven to church on Sundays by a little old lady.
Something like that. I'll tell you what, though, brother. You put a little pep in her step, she'll get it.
Yeah. Actually, this car would be very easy for somebody to bring around. They just wanted a no-nonsense little race car. I mean, this thing's
I was hoping I had the picture.
Mostly there to be had, depending how carried away you want to get with something.
It'd be a good car to put in the nines.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
It's already sold.
Oh, it is sold.
I was supposed to pay me for it, yeah.
Oh.
I told him to wait until after I pull all the crap.
I think the motor might have a little bit of problems there. Yeah, considering there's been squirrels down in it.
Yeah, I know. Heads and stuff are coming off anyway.
We're gonna have to see how this one runs.
If it runs.
They could always run. It's just a matter if it knocks or what you want to do. If you want me to, I could clean these out and we could pour some. Oh boy. Ah boy. I don't know. This one here might be a little more in trouble than we think.
Oh, it can't be as bad as the other one.
Well, the one was full of rust completely. We'll just see how this goes. I was going to say we could pour some transmission fluid down in it, because Adam said it doesn't turn over. And here's something you guys might not have seen before, and some of you might have seen this. This is from back in the day. This turns the water pump. One of the little tricks we used to do. That thing right here was so popular for a power gain. I think they even advertised that thing as 20 horsepower. Probably 2. And then you figure this way, you have this running. If you have a car with an alternator, that actually draws voltage, which makes the alternator turn harder, which means you probably really don't pick anything up as far as power goes, because it puts more stress on the alternator. Makes the alternator have to pull a little bit harder. When the more you have running electrical, the more harder the alternator works, and then it makes the alternator actually turn harder. So a lot of guys don't take that into consideration. But that's pretty much what's going on here. I thought I'd bring you guys up to date and show you a little work in progress. Adam was worried about cutting that wheel well on that car because it has body filler in there. I told him we'll fix it. He has to do what he has to do now. We can't worry about if something happens where the body filler falls out or whatever, because if it falls out that easy, it's not good anyway. So we'll just have to make that repair. But I'm kind of anxious to see how this turns out. This would be cool if we could salvage this motor and just do what we usually do and get it running without any rebuilds or anything like that. We'll have to see how it goes. So anyway, guys, that kind of brings us up to date on this a little bit. And one of the other things that we're going to be doing here, if you keep following along, I think Adam wants to keep this intake, and I may be doing a little bit of magic to this. These intakes were pretty good for what they were. They were small, but on a stock type engine or a small cubic inch engine that you're not trying to go too crazy with, 6,500 RPM or so, these intakes work pretty well. And you can actually turn the motor harder. It's just that you don't get a whole lot more out of it with this intake unless you do some work to them. So we're going to be doing a little bit of work with this thing. So with that, I want to say thanks for stopping in, seeing what we're up to, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you.